All right, let's bring him in. Let's bring him in. $21.5, Spec Buggy, start making your way out to Marshall. Looking for Noah Fold and Shane Coles. Fran Bonji, Matthew Andrus, Nick Langenfeld, Ian Schultz, Andy Everett, and Ella Everett. Need you drivers out to Marshall. Get the track prepared. Race number 1. Start lining them up. Stephen Key, David St. Martin, Matthew Fuhr, Dennis Poles, and Jason Klein, and Hayden Klein. Turn 5 drivers start making their way out to the track. Noah Fold and Shane Coles, Fran Bonji, Matthew Andrus, Nick Langenfeld, Ian Schultz, Andy Everett, and Ella Everett. There's Ella. Ella looking rather lonely out there. Only Marshall on the track right now. There's Matthew. Just waiting on Ian. Here comes Ian. Nick gonna take there. Ian gonna take that. Actually, Ian, why don't you come over here? And Nick, you take that bucket over on the by the blower over there. That way Ian doesn't have to blow off the track. He's in the next race. All right. Let's roll him around. Let's check him in. A little bit of stock short course. Oh, yeah. Everybody all checked in here. Stock short course race number 1. Let's line him up at the start of the straightaway. The order is going to go like this. It's going to go Stephen Key. Then it's going to go David St. Martin, Matthew Beer, Dennis Poles, and Jason Klein, and Hayden Klein. All right, we got marshals. We got cars. Drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Stephen Key. David St. Martin. Matthew Fuhr. Dennis Poles, and Jason Klein, and Hayden Klein. Here we go, race number 1, kicking it off here, and we do it the only way we know how on a Tuesday night. It's a little bit of stock short course on the track. Got the lovely addition of the concrete curbing out there now. Little slight modification to the chicane corner, a little bit of a softening to that chicane. Make it a little easier for everyone to race on. So far, so good. Hayden Klein out front early on here, followed by Jason. Matt Beer jumping on the point last time by. 1:05 and 3:55 to go. Watching a sweeper clear now. Oh, no. Oh, no, the body's tucked up in there. There you go. .130 and 3:30 to go. Hayden Klein back to the front. 19 and a 5:08 pace. Matt Beer in a 19 and a 5:10. 4/10 to split. Jason Klein in that 3 spot. Stephen Key in the 4, followed by St. Martin and Polson. 1:45 down, 3:15 to go. Klein 19:06, Beer 19:09. Jason on an 18 lap run. Stephen Key 17. 16 for St. Martin, 16 for Polson. 2 down, 3 to go. Hayden 15.6 last time by, hot lap of the race. Jason Klein going 16.0, his best lap. Stephen Key going 16.8, a hot lap of his own. 2:40 to go. Klein, your leader. Oh man, these guys throw me for a loop. Klein and Matt Beer both rocking the red with the flames right now. So if you see a red with the flames, give them some room. They're 1 and 2. 2:20 to go. Hayden, new hot lap last time by. It's a 15.1. 19 and a 5:04 pace. Matt Beer, 19 and a 5:07, coming across 16.3 last time by. Jason Klein up to a 19 lap run. 17 for Key, 17 for St. Martin, 16 for Polson. 1:55 to go. Watch coming out of the carousel corner. Clear now. St. Martin on his lid there. Watching a single. Clear. 3:40 and 1:20 to go. Hayden, Matt, Jason, top 3 on. 19 lap runs. Watching the top of the hill. Jason getting caught up a little bit there. 1:10 to go. Hayden stretching it out. 3.9 over Matt Beer now. Hayden working down the straightaway. Red in the flames. Matt Beer working around the carousel into the single. Red with the flames. 55 seconds to go. Beer going 15.6 last time by, throwing on a hot lap there. Still within 3.9 of Hayden Klein here. 4:30 in, 30 to go. Leader working down the straightaway. Hayden Klein 19 and a 5:01. Throwing down a 15.4 last time by. Maintains that pace. Matt Beer working up the hill. 19 and a 5:06 for him. Jason 19 and a 5:15. Stephen Key up to an 18 lap run. St. Martin on a fast 17:15 for Polson. 10 seconds to go. Watch in front of Stan. Clear now. Keep going, watching the sweeper. Sweeper, go low, low, low. Keep going, still there. Clear now. Keep going. Stephen Key done. David St. Martin and Hayden Klein are done. Matthew Fuhrer is done. Poles and done. There's Jason Klein. Everybody is done. Marshall's grabbed the blowers. Hayden Klein going to win that one. 19 and a 5.02. Matt Beer, 19 and a 5.13. Jason Klein, 19 and a 5.14. Hayden doing his best run on the layup by about 5 seconds right there. Stephen Key going to click down 18 and a 5.13. His best run. St. Martin, 17. Polson with a 15 and a 5.13. A best run of his own. Yeah, he says pick up your own wrenches now. You're off the team. Oh, yeah. All right. Marshals are spreading out here. Let's go ahead. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. All right, just got to check one transponder here. And then Polson, you want to slide over to that bucket location, and then Jason Klein, you just slide in the middle of these two spots here. That'll work out there. All right, stock short course heat number 2, the order. It's going to go Dusty Flunker, Shane Coles, Ian Schultz, Dave Schultz, Drake LeBeau, Rick Nicholas, and Mike St. Martin. All right, Marshals Look Live drivers, listen for your name. Dusty Flunker, Shane Coles, Ian Schultz, Dave Schultz, Drake LeBeau, Rick Nicholas, and Mike St. Martin. All right, here we go. Stock short course on the track right now. Heat number 2. We're chasing after Hayden Klein, 19 and a 5.02 the pace. LeBeau, Coles, Schultz, top 3. LeBeau showing a 21 lap run early on here. 1 minute and 4 long minutes to go. 21 and a 5.12. LeBeau working down the straightaway. .145 and 3:15 to go. Drake LeBeau on the point. LeBeau working that center section right now. 21 and a 5.13. Coles in the 2 spot. 20 and a 5.02 for him. Ian Schultz 20 and a 5.10. Top 3 guys not covered by much. 3.9. Rick Nicholas up in the 4, followed by Flunker, Schultz, and St. Martin. 2:50 to go. Halfway down, halfway to go. Drake LeBeau out front. Working on some traffic here. Working with Rick Nicholas up the hill. $15-0 last time by for LeBeau. 21 and a 5-14 pace. Cole's throwing down hot lap of the race last time by 14-6. 20 and a 5-01 for him. Back it up with a 14-9. Cole's in the white and orange. Schultz in that 3 spot. Schultz in the white with that fluorescent yellow. Working on the back bumper of Drake LeBeau right now. LeBeau dropping down to a 20 and a 5 flat right now. Cole's 20 and a 5-02. 1.4 the separation up front. 140 to go. Cole's starting to chip away at it here. LeBeau, a nice little recovery lap there. 14-8 last time by. Cole's 14-9. 3:30 now, 1:30 to go. LeBeau going back-to-back 14-8s. Ian Schultz throwing down a 14-8. These guys working through the chicane. 15-6 for LeBeau. Last time by for Cole's 14-9. It's 0.8 the separation now. Cole's 15-4 that time by. 4 down, 1 to go. LeBeau, Cole, Schultz, top 3. And it's Rick Nicholas up in the 4 spot, followed by Flunker, Dave, and St. Martin. Top 3 guys all on 20-lap runs. 19 for Rick, 18 for Dusty. 17 for Dave, 16 for Mike St. Martin. 40 seconds to go. Watching a sweeper go low, low, low. Clear now. Good marshal in there from Hayden Klein. 1 second to separation up front. LeBeau, your leader, working through that front section right now. Mr. Schultz gives him plenty of room there. Cream, red, gold, black. That is your leader working on the straightaway. Shane Coles maintains that 2 spot in the white and the orange, working that switchback center section right now. Last time by for Coles, 16-1. It ain't enough. 2.3 the split now. LeBeau going to run away with it here. 5 seconds to go. Got to keep it clean. Keep going, keep going. Dusty Flunker, you are done. Shane Coles is done. Drake LeBeau done. There's Ian Schultz. Mike St. Martin is done. Waiting on Rick and Dave. There's Dave. One more to finish. Here comes Rick. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Marshals grab those blowers. Drake LeBeau going to take that one. 20 and a 5 flat. New TQ and stock short course. Shane Coles 20 and a 503. Both those guys doing their best run on the layout. Schultz 20 and a 507. His best run. Rick Nicholas 19 and a 509. His best run. Flunker 18. Dave Schultz 17. Mike St. Martin 16 and a 5 flat. His best run as well. Just waiting on one more. We're Chet Lammer. Here comes Chet. LeBeau is making his way out here. He's going to take a walk all the way down to the sweeper side. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. A little bit of four-wheel drive. Crew chief watching nervously from the scoring and timing booth. There is no factory in the world that manufactures the front gearbox of a 22X4 original anymore. Just a little factoid here that I'm going to throw out for this race. All right, everybody all checked in here. One lap warm-up.
Minus 15%.
On the what? Oh, yeah, you need some. All right, the order in this one, it's going to go Matthew Meyer going to lead us out. Noah Folden, Dustin Malicote, David St. Martin, Chet Lambrix, and Seth Godin. All right, drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Matt Meyer, Noah Folden, Dustin Malicote, David St. Martin, Chet Lambrix, and Seth Godin. All right, here we go. Four-wheel drive, 13.5 buggy. Couple 17.5s mixed in there. These drivers cycling around here. A couple opening laps. Matthew Meyer showing out front. Malico, Lambrix, Folden, Godin, St. Martin. Meyer working down the straightaway. Through the sweeper right now. White, blue, and green working over that carousel corner on the back of David St. Martin. Last time I for Matt Myers, 13.7. 22 lap run early on here. Lambrix, 21 and a 5.10. 21.5.12 for Malico. 20 for Folden. 20 for Godin. St. Martin on 19, 3:40 to go. Watch in front of the tabletop. Clear now. 140 and 3:20 to go. Matt Meyer, your leader, working through that sweeper. Over to kicker and carousel. 22 and a 5.08. Up the hill, opting for that double line through there. Through the sweeper, working on the back of Noah. Folden is our leader. 2 down, 3 to go. 22 and a 5.08 pace. Folden gives him room, tucks in, follows right behind him. Lambrix in that 2 spot, 14.2 last time by for Lambrix. Malico throws down a 14.1, takes over to 2 spot. Watching the carousel, watching the kicker. Oh, man. That might shake things up a little bit here. Halfway down, halfway to go. Meyer remaining out front, 22 and a 5.10. Lambrix, 21 and a 5.10. 21 and a 5.14 for Malico. Those two separated by just 1.4. 2:20 to go. Malico working in that white, orange, and blue, working the driver's stand jump. Lambrix in that yellow, green, and white. Working up the hill. Big air from Lambrix. 2:55 down, 2:05 to go. Malico going 14.0 last time by. Throwing down a hot lap there. Puts him on a 21 and a 5.11 with him 1.5 of Lambrix. Folden throwing down a 14.3 from P4. Malico backing it up 13.7. Chipping away at it here. 1 second to split him and Lambrix. Malico up the hill. Down to chicane. 1:40 to go. Meyer, year later, working down the straightaway. Malico setting pace off him here. Meyer 13.8 last time at 22 and a 5.09 pace. Lambrix 21 and a 5.06, 5.10 for Malico. Folden on 20. Godin on 19. St. Martin on 19. First heat of stock buggy up next. These guys working together out here. 13.5 wheeler know how to do it. St. Martin and Malico working it out. 4:40 and 40 seconds to go. Malico a little contact off the driver's stand there. Crew chief shaking his head.
That was an odd place to hit.
It sure was. $15 to go here. Meyer in control. Malakote starting to lose sight of Lambrix. Folden remaining in that 4 spot. Godin doing his best lap from P5. Then it's St. Martin. Race clock about to expire. Oh, man. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Noah Folden done. Matt Meyer is done. Dustin Malakote is done. Lambrick's done. Waiting on Godin and St. Martin there. St. Martin. There comes Seth, and that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Matthew Meyer going to take the win on that one. 22 and a 5:09. Lambrick's 21 and a 5:04. 06 for Malakote. Folden 20. Godin 20. St. Martin with a 19-lap run that time by. All right, I'm going to need a couple volunteer marshal action here in this one. We got a little meniscus-related issue. We need a couple volunteer marshals.
Shock tower thing changed the whole feel of the car.
Yeah.
Feels better. Front end's just diving. I don't know why.
All right, I need some of them drivers from last race out to Marshall. I need a couple volunteers as well. I feel like I'm missing a person or two. There's one. All right, I need 2 volunteer marshals. I need a couple volunteer marshals help me out here. There's one for Noah. Noah, why don't you slide over to this side over here? Take the chicane for me. Ella, you want to take that bucket right there? Thank you very much. That should be swell. Let's go ahead. Let's roll him around. Let's check him in. A little stock buggy action here. Thinking of my volunteer marshals. All right, everybody all checked in? Why don't you slide over there? And St. Martin, you slide in the middle right there. We should be pretty copacetic like that. All right, here's the order. Stock buggy race number 4. Going to go Dave Schultz, Reed Stout, Justin Stefik, Robert Marzinski, Lucas Lenhart, and Jacob Ward. All right, guys. I'm going to call you by name. Dave Schultz, Reed Stout, Justin Stefik, Rob Marzinski, Lucas Lenhart, and Jacob Ward. Heat number 1, stock buggy on the track right now, working our opening lap. Rest of you stock buggy guys should be lined up, ready to rock. Appreciate all my volunteer marshals keeping our program running smooth here on a Tuesday night. Watching a sweeper go low, low, low. Clear now. About a minute in, it's Justin Stefik out on a point. Stefik looking to double down 2 Tuesdays in a row here at Trackside. Working that carousel corner into the single. Through to center, switchback is your leader. Baby blue, tealish, white, yellow wheels working down the straightaway around the carousel corner right now. Stefik 13.8 last time by. 125 and 335 to go. Stefik pushing a 22 lap run here. 22 and a 5.08. Reed Stout 22 and a 5.12. 1.2 the split there. 140 and 320 to go. Ward up to the 3 spot. Marzinski, Schultz, Lenhart. Stefik working that driver's stand tabletop up the big hill. Airing it out, sticks it through to chicane. Last time by Justin, 14.7. Gonna back it up with a 14.1. 22 and a 5.10. Reed Stout, 22 and a 5.11. 4/10 the separation now up front. Ward within 1.1. Top 3 covered by 1.5. 2:45 to go. Work together in front of the stand. Good driving there. Halfway down, halfway to go. Stefik and Stout, 9/10 to split. Watch him straightaway. Watch coming on to the straightaway. Both are clear now. Stefik on his lid. Stout to the point. Ward to the 2. Stefik all the way down to the 3. Plummeted down the order here. 2:05 to go. Reed Stout to the front now. 22 and a 5.13. Stout working over that kicker section right now. In front of the driver's stand. White, flow red, blue. Up the hill he goes. 22 and a 5.13. Ward, 22 and a 5.14. Watch it straightaway, right in the middle, right in the middle. Clear now. Stout out front. 22 and a 5.13. Watch it working up the hill. Right in the middle, right in the middle. Clear now. Stout navigating through that traffic well. 1:20 to go. 15-1 across the line for our leader. Watching in front of the driver's stand. Now it's Jake Ward to the front. Four down, 1 to go. Ward on the point. 22 and a 5.14. Oh man, Ward gets it wrong in the kicker. 3.1 was the separation. Ward definitely rolling over for a generous portion of that. 40 seconds to go. Now it's Stefik to the point by 1/1000th of a second. .440 down, 20 to go. Ward back to the front. Stefik and Stout, top 3 covered by 3.3. Someone on their lid there. That was Lenhart. 10 seconds to go. Time has expired. Keep going till I call your name. Watching the sweeper. Lucas Lenhart, keep going, Lucas Lenhart. Everybody else in front of you done. Stefik, Stout, Marzinski, Schultz, everybody done except for Lenhart. Still racing, coming on the straightaway. And that's a raise. Marshall's grab those blowers. Jake Ward gonna take that one, 21 and a 5.02. Stefik, 21 and 5.04. Stout, 21 and a 5.06. 20 for Robert, 17 for Schultz, 17 for Lenhart. Thank you, Johnny. All right, go for it. I sure do. I don't know. All right, Marshall, spread out here. That should be all right. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. You know you haven't raced in a long time when your radio has an antenna on it. All right, everybody all checked in here. Race number 5, stock buggy. The order going to go Noah Folden going to go out first, followed by Chet Lamricks, Dustin Malicote, Chad LeBeau, Scotty Ernst, and Seth Godin. All right, drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Noah, Chet Lamricks, Dustin Malicote, Chad LeBeau, Scotty Ernst, and Seth Godin. All right, nice and easy work together out there. Watching the carousel, watch it after the kicker. Clear now. Race number 5 on the track right now. These guys settling in. Godin out front. Lamricks LeBeau watching the front of the driver's stand. Clear now. Godin early leader. Now Lamricks to the front. 21 lap run working for him. Godin on 20. LeBeau 19. Ernst 19. Malicote 19. 18 for Folden. 3:45 to go. Watch at the top of the hill. Lamricks here, leader, working that switchback section right now, working up the hill, airing it out. $14.7 last time by for Lamricks, 21 and a 5:09 pace. Godin in that 2 spot, throwing down 15.000 last time by, 20 and a 5:04 for him. Malicote on 20. Then it's LeBeau, Ernst, Folden. Ernst throwing down hot lap of the race last time by, 14.4, backing up 14.7. Two down, 3 to go. Lamricks here, leader, working the driver's stand jump. $21 and a 5:10 for our leader right now, working up the hill, that yellow. Orange and green, Lamricks looking smooth through the chicane. Last time by 14.5. Back it up 14.5. Oh, yeah. Godin in the 2 spot. Dustin Malicote throwing down hot lap of the race. 14.0. Oh, no. Oh, no. Lamricks. Motor moved. Oh, man. Now it's Seth Godin to the point. Godin, 20 and a 5 flat. Malicote, 20 and a 5:02. SAE jumping up to the 3 spot. Watching us straightaway. Clear now. Godin working in front of the driver's stand right now. All blue, white wheels. 20 and a 5:01 pace. Malicote on a 20 and a 5:01. Oh, man, Malicote going to park it. Oh, no. Watch on straightaway. Clear now. .110 to go. Godin all blue working that kicker right now. Malakote still maintain that 2 spot. Watch it working up the hill. Malakote on his lid. Separation 3.2. Ernst within 7 seconds right now. Then it's LeBeau and Folden. Oh, Folden out. 50 seconds to go. Godin looking smooth out there. Noah. Oh, man. Commentator's curse there. Godin going to get it caught up. 4.8 to play with. 25 seconds to go. Here's an opening here for Malakote now. Godin 18-2 across the line. Malakote within 1.6. Throws down a 15-1. It's 1.5 the split now. Top 3 covered by 2 seconds. Ernst trying to get up in the mix here. Last couple laps are going to be critical. Oh, no! Scotty did say he forgot his wrenches at home. Keep going, keep going. Oh, no. Maybe the mechanic is fired. Shout out Jose Garay if you're watching. Chad LeBeau is done. Dustin Malakote is done. Seth Godin is done. And unfortunately, Scotty Ernst is done, and Jose Garay is fired. That's a race. Seth Godin going to take that one. 20 in a 5.04. Malakote 20 in a 5.05. LeBeau 19 in a 5 flat. Dios mío. Jose is at home hitting the ay-yi-yi right now. All right, our drivers from the last race spreading out to Marshall here. I mean, if you want, that would be cool. If you want to take the sweeper pole, that'd be awesome. Robert, why don't you slide down to that chicane spot? All right, let's go ahead. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Drake is going to go over there. Yep. Sure is. All right, everybody all checked in here. Ian Lenhart not going to make this one. 21.5 Spec Buggy. Here's going to be the order. It's going to go Hayden Klein, Jason Klein, Johnny Everett, Derek Murray, Steve Haler, Mike Coppinger, and Matthew Meyer. All right, guys. 21.5. I'm going to call you by name. Hayden Klein, Jason Klein, Johnny Everett, Derek Murray, Steve Haler, Mike Coppinger, and Matthew Meyer. Nice and easy, nice and smooth. First heat of 21.5 Spec Buggy warming up the track right now. Meyer out of the gate, 14-5. Back it up, 14-9. One minute and 4 long minutes to go. Meyer, your early leader. Oh, man, Meyer getting it wrong in the carousel corner and the kicker. Copy in for a pit stop. 120 and 340 to go. Meyer out front, blue, green, and white. 19 and 5:01 pace. Scratch at Hayden Klein jumping to the point. Him and Meyer separated by just 0.2 of a second. Jason within another half second there. Haler not far off of this one. And it's Everett, Murray, and Coppinger. 3:15 to go. Noah Folden. Watch your corner. Stop talking to Drake LeBeau. 2 down, 3 to go. Meyer working that single right now. All man gets caught up. Yeah, I mean, I can see it. .245 down, 2:15 to go. Meyer starting to pull away just a little bit here. 4.4 on Jason Klein. Leader working his way on the straightaway. Jason in that all orange, working through the switchback section right now on the back of Hayden Klein. Hayden in that 3 spot, followed by Haler, Everett, Murray, and Coppinger. 1:55 to go. Watch coming out of carousel. Clear now. Oh, man, hit both of your feet right there. How's that even possible? Meyer looking smooth out there, dabbling in that 21.5. Working up the hill. Oh, man, Murray gives him a little too much room. That thing is out of here. 1:15 to go. Watching the sweeper go low. Whew. 4 down, 1 to go. Meyer out front, separating generously here. Up on 2 wheels, saves it. Jason Klein still maintains that 2 spot, throwing down his best lap last time by. Watching the sweeper. Spectacular marshalling there from Chet Lamricks. Haler makes his way up to the 3. So Meyer 20-lap run. Jason 19 and 04. Haler 19.511. 5:13 for Hayden. And it's Johnny, Derek, and Copy. 25 seconds to go. Watch it right in front. Watch it going up the big jump. Both are clear now. Watch the top of the hill. Oh, man. Robert making it happen over there. That was some quick marshal work. That was impressive. Time's expired. Keep going until I call your name. Johnny Everett is done. Jason Klein is done. Derek Murray done. Hayden Klein done. There's Steve Haler. There's Mike Coppinger. And there's Matthew Meyer. That's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Matthew Meyer going to take that one. Marshals, grab your blowers. 20 and a 5:09 is the pace. Jason, 19 and 5:07. 19.511 for Steve Haler. Steve Haler, welcome to the 19-lap club. Hayden Klein, 18. Johnny, 17. Murray, 17. Murray doing his best run. Coppinger with a 14 that time by. All right, I'll take all those drivers from last race out to Marshall. Final heat, 21.5 coming up next. You can slide over here, copy. Hayden's going to take by the pole. All right, all set. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. All right, everybody all checked in. Straightaway is closed. The order, it's going to go Noah Folden, Shane Coles, Fran Bonji, Matthew Andrus, Nick Langenfeld, Ian Schultz, Andy Everett, and Ella Everett. All right, drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Oh. All right, put it in reverse, Terry. All right, I'm going to call you by name. Noah Folden, Shane Coles, Fran Bonji, Matthew Andrus, Nick Langenfeld, Ian Schultz, Andy Everett, and Ella Everett. Here we go, nice and smooth. Final race it around, working here. We're going to take the smallest of small breaks after this. I'll put a little timer on the screen. It's going to be minuscule. Watch coming out of sweeper. Watch it in the sweeper. Sweeper, sweeper. Run, Hayden. Ian coming out swinging. 20 lap run early on here. Looking to challenge Matthew Meyer. 110 and 350 to go. Folding up in the 2, followed by Coles, Andy, Langenfeld, Bonji, Everett, and Andrus. Oh no, Matthew Andrus is done. Pull that yellow car, pull the yellow one. Lost a pinion or something. Oh, no. $145 and $315 to go. Watching the center. One more, Johnny. Johnny Everett's working hard out there. Steve Haler throwing some affirmation from across the track. Schultz out front, working up the hill right now. Double and double for him. 20 and a 5:08 pace. Schultz on a TQ run right now. 2:20 and 2:40 to go. A little bit longer a lap for Schultz last time, but I drops him off that TQ pace. Working through the chicane on the straightaway here. 20 and a 5:12. 15.5 across the line for a leader. Blue, white, yellow. Working that center section right now. Folden up in the 2 spot. Folden working the driver's stand jump. He's in that pink with the blue. Oh, man, Folden gets it wrong. working up the hill. Work together, work together. Good drive in there. Shane Cole's currently in that 3 spot. Now it's Coles to the 2. These guys separated by not so much. 150 to go. Folden almost turning a little bit early there. So it's Schultz, Coles, Folden. Bonji up to the 4. Andy, Ella, and Nick. 140 to go. Ian chipping away at it here, trying to inch back to that TQ run. 20 and a 5:11 is the pace right now. Ian, 14-8 last time by. Puts him on a 20 and a 5:09.9. Now up 0.2. Schultz within 0.2 of the TQ. Little crossed up coming out of the carousel. Hangs on. Watch it coming out of the chicane. Clear now. 4 down, 1 to go. Schultz, Coles, Folden. Shane Coles up on a 20-lap run now. Folden on a fast 19. Bonji 19. Andy Everett on 18 and 5:12. 17 for Ella. 16 for Langfeld. .440 down, 20 to go. Schultz 0.2 off that TQ right now. Leader working up the hill through the chicane. 10 seconds to go. Schultz working across the line. 15-1. We're in TQ territory by a margin of less than 1/10 of a second. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Gonna come down to the last lap here. Ian got to keep it clean. Noah Folden is done. Nick Langenfeld done. Shane Cole's done. Bonji done. Ian Schultz is done. Waiting on the Everettses. There's Andy just waiting on Ella. One more to finish. Pink wheels. Ella working down the line. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Ian Schultz gonna lock it up here. 20 and a 5:08. Good enough for TQ. 21.5 Spec Buggy round number 1. Ian Schultz, welcome to the 20-lap club. Coles, 20 and a 5:11, his best run. Folden, 19. Bonji, welcome to the 19-lap club for Fran Bonji. Andy Everett's 18. Ella with a 17 that time by. Nick, 16 and a 5:01. All right, gang, I'm going to get round 2 set up here. I'm going to get the sheets printed out. I'm going to put the world's shortest timer on the screen. Quick little turnaround here, and then we'll get locked and loaded into round number 2. If you're watching online, don't change that dial. We'll be right back. All right. Let's do this. A little bit of round number 2. Sorry about that online. I ran the commercial and then I didn't put the main camera back on. All right, let's do this. Round number 2. Stock short course, Hayden Klein, Matt Fuhrer, Jason Klein, Stephen Key, David St. Martin, and Dennis Polzen. Marshalls are going to be my 21.5 spec buggy. Ian Schultz, Shane Coles, Noah Folden, Fran Bonji, Andy Everett, Al Everett, Nick Langenfeld, and Matthew Andres. It was. Yep. All right, 21.5 Marshall spreading out here. Oh, man, nice and quiet. There's Mr. Everett. There's Ian. We got Nick. Nick Langenfeld, do you want to slide over to that bucket right there? Then we should be all good to go. Oh, yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. You got someone in the chat right now asking, did I coach Nick for today's races? No, I didn't coach him. I did scuff his tires a little bit. So kinda. All right. Stock short course. This is going to be our order for race number 1. It's going to go Hayden Klein, Matthew Beer, Jason Klein, Stephen Key, David St. Martin, and Dennis Polzen. All right. I'm going to call the drivers by name. Hayden Klein, Matthew Fuhrer, Jason Klein, Stephen Key, David St. Martin, and Dennis Polzen. Here we go, round number 2. Starting it off the old-fashioned way, a little bit of stock short course up in here. Hey, Ella, you want to slide over to that spot instead? Thank you. Hayden Klein out of the gate with a 16-0. Backs it up 16-3. David St. Martin in that 2 spot early on here. Hayden, David, Matt Beer, Jason Klein. Right now, Matt Beer and Jason Klein are on an identical pace, 18 and a 5:02.970. They are literally separated by 0.000. $120 in, $340 to go. Hayden out front, 19 and a 5:05. Leader working down the straightaway, back to his signature colors, all copper here. 19 and a 5:12 pace. Longer lap there from Hayden, going to move David St. Martin to the point. 19 and a 5-13 for St. Martin, 5-14 for Hayden Klein. Now Hayden Klein on a 19 and a 5-13. Separation 1/10 there. Matt Beer within 6/10. Klein within another 2/10. Top four drivers covered by 7/10 of a second right now. David St. Martin going to tap out in the sweeper. That could plummet him all the way down to the 4 spot. Your leader in that orange and the blue working up the hill here. Little chaos in the sweeper. Up on the pipe, coming on the straightaway. St. Martin 19-1 across the line. Going to move him from the 1 all the way down to the 4. Jason Klein jumping to the front. 19 and a 5-13 pace. Jason in that blue with the green. Good looking car working up that center section. Watch it working up the hill. Jason Klein over the top. Oh man, Klein executes that perfect over the top maneuver, then ends up on his top at the top of the hill. .245 down, 2:15 to go. David St. Martin back to the front. Oh man, Cole's trying his best. Coles just threw one truck out of the way to marshal the other truck. Oh, man. Ian, you almost got taken out right there by a slash. .325 down, 135 to go. David St. Martin maneuvers his way back to the point. 16-2 last time by for DSM. Leader in that orange and blue working across the stripe. 16-6 that time high. Matt Beer up in the 2 spot. 15-8 the previous for him. 8/10 the separation up front. St. Martin 18 and a 5:01. Beer 0-2 down to 4/10 now. Beer working that driver stand jump. Orange with the red flames. Working up the hill. Klein in that 3 spot, followed by Key, Hayden, and Dennis. 4 down, 1 to go. Now it's Matt Beer to the front. Long lap for David St. Martin. Beer, your new leader, working through the chicane right now. Orange and red with the flames. 18 and 5 flat. 25 seconds to go. 16-0 across the line for Beer. Oh, St. Martin coming up a little bit short on the uphill there. Watching the sweeper go low, low, low. Clear now. 10 seconds to go. Keep going, keep going. Everybody's still going. Watching the sweeper go low. Clear, clear, clear. Jason Klein, you are done. Hayden Klein, you're done. David St. Martin is done. Matthew Beer is done. There's Stephen Key waiting on Polson. And that's it. Bring him and shut him down. Marshall's grab those blowers. Matt Beer going to take that one. 19 and a 5-16. David St. Martin doing his best run on the layout. 18 and a 5:04.2. Jason Klein 0.8. Hayden Klein 18 and a 5:13. 5:14 for Stephen Key. 16 and a 5:11 for Dennis Polson. Welcome to the 16 lap club, Dennis Polson. All right, Marshall's from last race spread out. Assume the positions we did in round one. That'll make it nice and simple. And we're all set to go. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. A little bit of stock short course action here. All right, everybody all checked in. The order's going to go like this. It's going to go Drake LeBeau, Shane Coles, Ian Schultz, Rick Nicholas, Dusty Flunker, Dave Schultz, and Mike St. Martin. All right, guys. Marshall's Liquor Live drivers. Listen for your name. Drake LeBeau, Shane Cole, Ian Schultz, Rick Nicholas, Dusty Flunker, Dave Schultz, and Mike St. Martin. All right, nice and easy out there. We're chasing after a one Drake LeBeau's 20 and a 5 flat. 0.7 from round number one. Drake LeBeau after lap one was on a 20 and a 5 flat. 0.7. Up to a 21 lap run now on lap number two. Early leader LeBeau working up the hill and down through the chicane. Cole, Schultz, Flunker. All these guys bouncing around. Cole's jumping to the front. 20 and a 502 for him. LeBeau 20 and a 503. Rick Nicholas up in that 3 spot, 19 lap run. Then it's Dave, Ian, Dusty, and Mike. 110 and 350 to go. LeBeau, your leader right now. 14-7 last time by, backs it up 14-7. LeBeau working down the straightaway. 14-9 that time by, 20 and a 5 flat. 0.1. LeBeau looking to reset the TQ. Coles within half a second right now. Watch it right in front. Ian Schultz up in that 3 spot, followed by Rick, Dave, Dusty, and Mike. Two down, 3 to go. LeBeau back on that 21 lap run right now. LeBeau working up the hill, down through the chicane. Cream, gold, red, black. 14-8 across the line. Cole's in a 2 spot. 14-8 for him as well. 0.8 of separation. Cole's on a 20 and a 5 flat. Ian Schultz up in a 3 spot. 19 and a 501 for him. Rick Nicholas in a 4. Rick Nicholas on a 19 lap run. Two 2:45 down, 2:15 to go. Schultz on a 20 now. Leader looking smooth, working up the tabletop section right now, looking to reset the TQ. $1:55 to go. LeBeau, Cole, Schultz, top 3. Cole still within 7/10 right now. Cole's in that white and orange, working up the hill. 14-9's last time by for the top 2. LeBeau coming across 15-0. Cole's going to match with a 15-0. A couple hundredths faster. 1:30 to go. Leader working through the sweeper. 15-1 that time by. Cole's 15-0. 0.6 of separation. 1:20 to go. Cole's chipping away at it slowly but surely here. Watch it coming down the straightaway. Clear, clear, clear. LeBeau going to get caught up a little bit here. 15-5 across the stripe. Coles at a 14-9. It's 600ths up front now. We're in TQ territory. Coles working through the chicane. LeBeau across the line. 14-7 when it counts. Coles 15-0. Back to 3/10. 50 seconds to go. Second place on Flunker. Thank you. LeBeau trying to pull away just a little bit here. Another half a second in his favor. 4:30 down, 30 to go. Oh, man, LeBeau get caught up by the loop. Or by the carousel, rather. Doing a hot lap of the race last time by here. Going to back it up with a stinker. Coles might move to the front. We're on a TQ run. 4:50 down, 10 seconds to go. Work together, work together. Good driving there from Rick Nicholas. Shane Coles to the point. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Coles, you're done. LeBeau is done. Racing behind you. Ian Schultz done. Dave Schultz done. Mike St. Martin is done. Waiting on Rick and Dusty. One more to finish. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Marshals, grab your blowers. Shane Coles going to reset the TQ. Stock short course 20 and a 5:03. 0.3 TQ was a 20 and a 5:03 point, or 20 and a 5 flat 0.7. So Coles going to get it by about 4/10. All right, drivers from the last race spreading out here. Just waiting on 1 second here. Just 1 second. St. Martin making a little, some sort of modification over there. Hi, Breadbasket Brian. Yeah, throw it down. Throw it in the main, man. Breadbasket Brian back into his A, back from Tennessee. He's not thinking that. He's thinking, man, I got to race a little more. That's pretty much what I think every time I leave a big race. Man, I wish that race was longer. Here comes David St. Martin. Thank you for the patience of the patrons, the marshals, and the racers. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. All right, everybody all checked in. The order is, I'm going to go Matthew Meyer, going to lead us out. Chet Lamricks, Dustin Malico, Noah Folden, Seth Godin, and David St. Martin. Remember, guys, I will need a couple volunteer marshals after this one. Please and thank you. Drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Matt Meyer. Chet Lamricks. Dustin Malicote, Noah Folden, Seth Godin, and David St. Martin. A little bit of four-wheel drive action here on a Tuesday night. Some of these guys getting prepared for the U.S. Buggy Champs coming up this weekend. So don't forget, this Friday going to be U.S. Buggy Champs only type of practice. We won't have regular racing or anything like that. Then Saturday and Sunday going to be the Buggy Champs. Qualifying all day Saturday, main events on Sunday. Oh. Oh. We're about 110 and 350 to go. Meyer out front, 21 lap run. Lambrick's on 21. St. Martin 19, Noah 19. Those two separated by 110. Right now, Folden, Malicote, and St. Martin separated by about a half a second. 3, 4, and 5. 140 and 320 to go. Matt Meyer throwing down a 14.000 last time by a hot lap of a race. Noah Folden says, no thank you, 13.9. Matt Meyer says 13.9. These guys starting to wick it up here. 3:10 to go. Dooney Nowak online, Matt Meyer fan. Big Matt Meyer fan. $2:55 to go. Matt Meyer resetting the hot lap last time by. It's 13.8. 22 and a 5:12 pace. Back it up with another 13.8. Lambrick's in that 2 spot. Oh, man. Hang on. It's broke. Oh, no. Oh, Noah. Malicote throwing down a 13.9. $240 down, $220 to go. Meyer out front, 22 and a 5:10. Lambrick's throwing down 14.0. Last time by puts him on 21 and a 5:10. 21 and a 5:14 for Malicote. Meyer working in front of the driver's stand, white, blue, and green. Lambrick's in that 2 spot. Lambrick's working a kicker carousel right now. 150 to go. Malicote in that Kosurik rent-a-ride, rather. Oh, Meyer going to get it wrong. Luckily, Matthew Meyer working a comfortable cushion right now. Last time by 13.7. Back it up with a 16. Ugh. 130 to go. Meyer still maintaining that top spot. Watch coming out of chicane. Oh, man. Meyer trying to go in between the leg / arm. Couldn't pull it off. St. Martin looks disgruntled over there. That was not the move. These guys relatively spread out in this one. Closest battle going to be for the number 4 spot between St. Martin and Seth Godin. Those two separated by 0.5 of a second. St. Martin in that blue and orange. Seth Godin in that white, pinkish, and gray. 30 seconds to go. Godin up to the 4 spot now. St. Martin down to the 5. Dustin Malicote, hot lap of the race last time by 13.6. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Chet Lambricks, you are done. First one done. Everybody else keep racing. Matt Meyer done. Dustin Malico done. There's Seth Godin waiting on David St. Martin. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Marshall's grab the blowers. Matthew Meyer going to take that one. 22 and a 5-13. Lambricks 21 and a 5-05. Malico 21 and a 5-09. Godin 20 and a 5-10. 0.4 his best run by about 3/100ths of a second. And David St. Martin, welcome to the 20-lap club. All right, I need a couple volunteer marshals to help me out after that one. Need a couple volunteer marshals. I need at least 2. Please and thank you. Help me out. 2 volunteer marshals. Keep the program rolling nice and smooth. I already got a Johnny Everett. That's my man. He is the volunteer marshal king. Where'd everybody else go? I lost them all. Here comes Seth. Seth, you could take the middle of these 2 spots. Noah can take the bucket. You don't like the concrete? Live by the curb, die by the curb. That's what my dad says. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. I could use one more volunteer marshal, anybody who's got 5 minutes to help a brother out. But you guys can roll them around and check them in while we wait for that one volunteer marshal. Huh? Well, why don't you go up at the top of the hill then? You know it's there. I could use one volunteer marshal, just one volunteer marshal out there. Help me for 5 whole minutes right in front of the driver, stand on that bucket spot. You get to sit down. It's nice and easy. We got one? Oh, yeah. All right, well, let's get the order while we wait. Thank you, Mr. Everett. I appreciate you very much. Team Everett is awesome. This is going to be the order. Oh, thanks, Matt Beer. Jake Ward going to go out first, followed by Justin Stefik, Reed Stout, Robert Marzinski, Dave Schultz, and Lucas Lenhart. All right, guys. I'm going to call you by name. Jake Ward, Justin Stefik, Reed Stout, Robert Marzinski, Dave Schultz, and Lucas Lenhart. Rocking and rolling here around number 2. Race number 4 on the track right now. First heat of stock buggy. 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy. We call it stock buggy around these parts. A lot of people checking in online, watching a little Tuesday night action here. These drivers settling in. Lucas going to wedge it. Watch it, top of the hill. Clear now. Good marshal in there from Noah. 120 in, 340 to go. Ward out front. Working down the straightaway here, red and black. 14-0 across the line. Ward got that good looking painted black wing on there. That thing looks sharp. Watch coming out of the carousel kicker. Clear now. Ward, 22 and a 5-10, looking to reset the TQ he put down in round number 1. 13-8 across the line for Ward. 22 and a 509 now. Reed Stout with a 13-9. Justin Stefik, 13-9. Top 3 guys covered by just 4.8 right now. Marzinski in the 4, followed by Lenhart Schultz. So it's Ward, Stout, and Stefik out front. 2:40 to go. Watching the sweeper go low. Low, low, low. Good hustle there from Matthew. $2:10 to go. Ward in control, working down the line here. Last time 13-9, backs it up 13-9. 22 and a 508 pace. Ward trying to dial in that B7. Looking forward to this weekend at the U.S. Buggy Champs. $1:45 to go. Ward starting to inch away here. 22 and a 508. Stout in the 2 spot. 21 and a 5 flat. Lenhart a little contact with the sweeper there. Everybody relatively spread out in this one. Stout and Stefik both going 13-8 last time by throwing down hot lap there. Ward out front, but only by 3 seconds over Reed Stout right now. Ward got to keep it clean here. Opting for that double-double line. Working up the hill. Stefik on his lid in the sweeper. Andrus is on it. Matthew on point in the marshalling division tonight. 4:10 down, 50 to go. Stout creeping in. Ward 14-8 last time by Stout 14-3. 3.4 the split. Watching the sweeper. Clear. Ward recovery lap there with a 14-1. Stout with a 14-6. Cross the line is Reed 14-5 that time by 15 seconds to go. 3.9 the separation. Work together, work together. These guys bunching up, working up the hill. Ward going that wide line. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep it clean to the end. Oh, man, good patience there from Lenhart. Reed Stout, you are done. Justin Stefik, you're done. Jake Ward, done. Marzinski done, Lenhart done. There's Dave Schultz. Marshall's grab the blowers. Everybody is done. Jake Ward gonna take it. He's gonna reset the TQ. And he's gonna accept his invitation to the 22 lap club. Jake Ward throwing down his best run on the layout. 22 and a 5:11. Reed Stout 21 and a 5 flat, his best run. Stefik 21 and a 5:07. Marzinski 20. Lenhart 18:01, his best run. Dave Schultz doing his best run as well. Welcome to the 18 lap club, Dave Schultz. All right, all our marshals spreading out here. good looking radio. All right, drivers, let's go ahead. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Everybody all checked in here. This is Stock Buggy. It's heat number 2. It's race number 5. And it's going to go like this. Seth Godin going to lead us out. Dustin Malico going to go out number 2, followed by Chad LeBeau, Scotty Ernst, Noah Folden, and Chet Lambrex. All right, our marshals are in place. Our final words of coaching have been said. We're ready to go here. Drivers, listen for your name. Seth Godin, Dustin Malico, Chad LeBeau, Scotty Ernst, Noah Folden, and Chet Lambrex. Here we go. We are chasing after the one and only Jacob Ward. He set our pace here, 22 and a 5:11. Pretty stout pace right there from Ward. I'm going to have to check that. Lambrex opening up early, 21 lap run, a fast 21. Ernst on 21. Malico 21. Godin 21. Top 4 covered by 7/10 early on here. We're only 1 minute in, 4 minutes to go. .345 to go. Scotty Ernst jumping to the front now. 14.3 last time by. Ernst working through the chicane. Through to sweeper. 14.2 that time by. Another hot lap there for Ernst. 21 and a 5.05. Lambrex in that 2 spot. 21 and a 5.06. 0.8 for Malico. Top 3 covered by 8/10. We lost Godin, and then it's Folden and LeBeau. 3:15 to go. Lambrex going 14.3 last time by his best lap. Leader working up the hill. Good looking paint job of that yellow and red down across the stripe. 14.2 that time by for Ernst. Another hot lap there. 21 and a 5.03 pace. Ernst on pace to put him 3rd on the grid right now. A little bit crossed up, working in front of the driver's stand. Going to have to gather some of that back up. Lambrex going 14.1. New hot lap of the race. Separation was 3/10. Ernst with a fractionally long lap there. Going to move Lambrex to the point. Oh, man. Ernst getting caught up. Lambrex with a questionable one here. We're going to check him when they come across. Straightaway. Thank you. Halfway down, halfway to go. Lambrex back to the front. 21 and a 5.06. Ernst 21 and a 5.10. 1.8 to split. Malico getting up in the mix. Lambrex, Malico, Ernst separation 2.5. 2:10 to go. Lambrex, your leader right now. Working in front of the driver's stand. Yellow, orange, and green. Tight to the curbing there. Working up the hill. Lambrex looking smooth. Oh, man. Ernst getting spun around. Trying to turn around there. Gets caught up just a bit. Then stuffed in the pipe. Work together, work together. Good patience there. Good checkup. Lambrex out front. 21 and a 5.06. Malico in the 2 spot now. 21 and a 5.14.1. Seth Godin 0.9. Ernst falling down to a 20 lap run now. Then it's LeBeau and Folden, 19-19. 1:15 to go. Lambrex looking to move up 8 positions in the order right now. Go low in the sweeper, low in the sweeper. Clear now. That was Malico on his lid. Work together, work together. Second place car working on the back of LeBeau. Work together. 55 seconds to go. LeBeau gives him plenty of room there. 50 seconds to go. Lambic starting to separate now. 5.3 to the good of Seth Godin in a 2. Malico dropping down to the 3. He's got a mirror full of Ernst in the 4. Followed by LeBeau folding. 35 seconds to go. Watch your gun on top of the hill, top of the hill. Clear now. 10 seconds to go. Watch coming down the straight. Clear now. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Seth Godin, you are done. Dustin Malico, you're done. Everybody else, keep going. Scotty Ernst is done. Chad LeBeau done. Waiting on Folden and Lambrex. Ooh, good save. Lambrex done. Here comes Noah, and that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Marshall's grab those blowers. Lambrecht's going to take that one, 21 and a 5.07. 20 and a 5.01 for Ernst. 0.0. Malico 0.9. 20 for Godin. LeBeau 19. Noah Folden 19. Jake Ward going to take that TQ. 22 and a 5.11. That would have put you 6th on Saturday and Saturday Fever. To put you right behind Tyler Aubart. You know those drivers from the last race out to Marshall. All right. Huh? It's hard. Thank you. Yeah, there's... Where's the driver stand? What's the track record? All right, 21.5 Spec Buggy. We're all checked in. We're all ready to go. It's going to go Matt Meyer, going to go out first, followed by Jason Klein, Steve Haler, Hayden Klein, Johnny Everett, Derek Murray, Mike Coppinger, and Ian Lenhart. Psst. Hi, guys. I'm going to call you by name. Matt Meyer, Jason Klein, Steve Haler, Hayden Klein, Johnny Everett, Derek Murray, Mike Coppinger, and Ian Lenhart. All right, here we go. Rocking and a rolling here. Penultimate race on the track right now. Race number 6, 21.5 Spec Buggy. Meyer, your early leader, 21 lap run. Hayden, Jason, Steve, Johnny, top 5. A lot of time left, 4:15 to go. Watch it working up the hill. Big jump, big jump. Good eye there for Klein and Haler. Good Marshall in there from Ernst. 1 down, 4 to go. Oh, did they? Gotcha. Oh, I mean, okay. I gotcha. Watch you working up the tabletop hill. Yeah, when you mentioned that earlier, I was like, well, I can see this perfectly fine. Like, I have no qualms. $130 in, $330 to go. Matt Meyer working his way through the sweeper right now, working up on the back of Hayden Klein. Those two are 1 and 2, reverse order, how you see them. Matt Meyer working a generous lead right now, 9.5 to separation. Klein in that 2 spot, watching the sweeper go low, low, low. Low in the sweeper, still there. Still there. Car coming up to speed. Clear now. 2 down, 3 to go. Meyer, 20 and a 501. Ian Lenhart up to the 2 spot now. 19 and a 514 for him. Lenhart looking to move up a couple spots on the grid here, sneak his way into the A main. Now Hayden Klein jumping to the 2, 15-2 last time by. Separation between him and Lenhart, 0.2 of a second. Haler in the 4, followed by Everett, Klein, Murray, and Copy. Watch coming on the straight, clear now. Watch you working up the tabletop, clear now. Low in the sweeper, everything's clear now. Meyer 14-7 last time by. 20 and a 501 pace. Hayden with a 15-1. 19 and 510 for him. Haler up in the 3 spot now. 18 and a 5 flat. 05 for Lenhart. 08 for Klein. Johnny on an 18. 3 down, 2 to go. Watch you coming out of the carousel corner. 1:45 to go. $330 now, 1:30 to go. Meyer in control of this one, looking to put it top of the board here. 20 and a 502, looking to dethrone Ian Schultz. 1:15 to go. Klein still in that 2 spot. Klein looking to advance his position a little bit. Four down, 1 to go. Meyer working with the traffic here. Him and Haler working together. Haler currently residing at number 4 spot. Meyer 14-6 last time by. Watch the top of the hill. Clear now. Now it's Hayden on his lid there. That might move Jason Klein up a little bit here. Hayden gonna clock a 19-0 last time by. Jason with a 15-6. Separation about 3.2 there. Father and son. 20 seconds to go. Race clock about to expire here. Keep it clean in the end. Watch coming out of chicane. Matt Meyer, you are done. Derek Murray, you're done. Jason Klein done. Steve Haler done. Johnny Everts is done. Waiting on Ian and Copy. There's Ian. Here comes Copy. And that's it. That's all in. Bring them in. Shut them down. Matthew Meyer going to take that one. Marshall's grab your blowers. 20 and a 502 for Matt Meyer. Going to reset the TQ. 21-5 spec buggy. Jason 19 and a 511. Going to get Hayden there on the last lap. Hayden 19 and a 512. Johnny 18. Ian 18. Those two separated by a couple hundredths. Haler within a half a second. Then it's Murray and Coppinger. Marshall's spreading out here. Yeah. All right, guys, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Everybody all checked in, straightaway closed. The order in this one going to go Ian Schultz going to go up first, followed by Shane Coles, Noah Folden, Fran Bonji, Andy Everett, Ella Everett, Nick Langenfeld, and Matthew Andres. All right, drivers. I'm going to call you by name. Ian Schultz, Shane Coles, Noah Folden, Fran Bonji, Andy Everett, Ella Everett, Nick Langenfeld, Matthew Andres. Nice and easy out there, nice and easy. Full field in this one. We're shooting for a Matthew Myers 20 and a 5:02. Watch the top of the hill. Chaos on the top of the hill. Watch coming in a chicane. Clear now. 1 minute and 4 minutes to go. Noah Folden, early leader in this one. Coles, Bonji, Everett. That's Ella Everett. Ian, Matthew, Nick, and Andy. Oh, no. Schultz is done. 3:45 to go. Watch coming out of the kicker. Clear now. Noah out front. Noah working through the sweeper right now. A little bit longer of a lap for him last time. I got to move Shane Coles to the point. 150 in, 3:10 to go. Coles working that white with the orange, working around Nick Langenfeld. Those guys working together. Folden down to the 2 spot. 4 seconds to split from the top 2. Coles and Folden. Bonji up in the 3. Ella Everett still in that 4 spot, but Andy Everett's chugging along in the 5. And it's Nick and Matthew. 2:45 to go. Shane Coles, your leader. Coles working in front of the driver's stand right now. Got her? That's all right. Oh, one more copy. Oh, Hayden's got it. .310 down, 150 to go. Shane Coles out front. Coles working that driver's stand jump. 20 and a 5:03 pace. Coles looking to put it second on the grid right now, chipping away at it. He's about 1 second off the TQ. Now he's about 0.8 off the TQ. Coles working hard here, 130 to go. Watch it coming out of the chicane. Clear now. Noah Folden still in that 2 spot, followed by Bonji, Andy, Ella, Nick, and Matthew. Coles all alone on a 20-lap pace. Noah on 19. Fran Bonji on 19. Andy, Ella, Nick, all on 17. Matthew on a 14 right now. 1:10 to go. "45 seconds to go. A little bit longer of a lap there for Coles, falling off that TQ, creeping on TQ pace. "15 seconds to go. Watch the top of the hill. Watch coming down the straightaway. Clear now. Keep going, keep going, keep going till I call you done. Oh, no. Fran Bonji done. Noah Folden done. Shane Coles done. Ella Everett is done. Waiting on Andy. And Matthew. Keep going, Matthew. Keep going. Marshall, all yellow. Keep going, Matthew. Here comes Matthew. And that's a Ray. Shane Cole's going to take that one. 20 and a 5:07. Good enough for second on the grid. Bonji, 19 and a 5 flat. His best run on the layout. Cole's doing his best run on the layout as well. Folden, 19. Andy Everett's 18. Ella, 16. Langfeld, 16. Andres with a 14-lap run. That's probably breadbasket, Brian. There's a missing Red Bull by the garage door if you're missing a Red Bull. It's probably breadbasket, Brian. Maybe. He's a Red Bull man. All right, guys, I'm going to get the main set up. If you're not going to run your main, please come let me know. All right, I'm sending the mains to the printer right now. Stock short course B main. You guys are going to be up first, followed by 21.5 Spec Buggy B main, and the stock buggy B main. I'm going to have a really small stock buggy B main in there, so I'm going to need some help. I'm going to need help volunteer marshaling for race number 2 and race number 4. Oh, that really sucks. I'm actually going to need some help volunteer marshaling for race number 1 as well. We got a couple random smaller heats and some back-to-backs and some meniscuses and all sorts of things. So I'll need volunteer marshals for race 1, 2, and 4. Putting a very short timer on the screen. I'm going to go hang the mains up right now. Stock short course B main, you guys are going to be up in race number 1. All right, let's get these mains kicking off here. Race number 1, stock short course B main. I need my 4-wheel drive 13.5 buggy drivers out to Marshall. I also need a volunteer or 2. Need Chet Lamricks, Noel Folden, Seth Godin, David St. Martin out to Marshall. I'll also take 1 or 2 volunteers. Got a couple smaller mains working here, a couple back-to-back, so need a little help.
Did you say my name?
I sure did.
Sorry, I always get Chet and Seth wrong.
Then we can go ahead and get the track blown off as well. Anywhere you want to take the middle of this one, so you kind of cover 2. All right, get our Marshall spread out here. Noah, why don't you take that bucket over there, or take the chicane, actually. Seth, you take the bucket. You're already walking over there. These are good. They make it fun.
I don't like
You gotta watch out for them. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. What's on video? What did I miss? Nothing? Was it embarrassing? No. Oh. I was going to say, I'll timestamp it so I can go back and watch it. Little parade lap working here for the stock short course B main. They got their window net down. They're waving to the fans. Tossing candy out to young youths. All right, everybody all checked in here. Let's set the old stock short course B main grid. On the number 1 spot going to be David St. Martin. On the number 2 spot going to be David Schultz. The number 3 spot going to be Stephen Key. Mike St. Martin going to be on the 4. Dennis Polzen going to be on the 5. All right, guys. Our grid is very particularly set. We are ready to go. Stock short course B main. We're going to take it easy on the first lap here. We're going to have some fun. And we're going to do that on the sound of the tone. Nice and easy. It's a long race. All those self-induced there in the back. Can't help you there. Otherwise, flawless start working here from the stock short course B main. Everyone else in the building, write that down. That's how you start a race right there. Oh, Matthew, good jump there from Andres. Oh, St. Martin a little crossed up, working in the sweeper. Schultz nowhere to go, gets into the side of him. Schultz to the point. St. Martin to the 2. Here comes Steve Key. St. Martin ripping a wheelie over that driver's stand tabletop. 1, 2, and 3, working on the straightaway. Mike St. Martin up in that 4 spot. Polzen in the 5. 110 and 350 to go. Dave Schultz out front, blue, purple, and silver. Working through that center section right now. Up the hill is Schultz, St. Martin in tow. St. Martin taking over that number 2 spot. Steve Key in the 3. 130 and 330 to go. Top 2 trying to separate just a little bit. 16-4, 15-7. Stephen Key throwing down 16-8. St. Martin still in the 4 spot. Poles and still in the 5. 320 to go. Yeah, everybody's staying kind of equidistant in this one, looking smooth. Schultz, your leader, working up the hill. St. Martin following. And Key. 2:15 down, 2:45 to go. Key up on the tubing there, hangs on up on 2-wheel. Third place car working on the back of Polson. Key trying to go around the outside. Makes it stick. Halfway down, halfway to go. One and 2 working the driver's stand jump right now. Starts with Dave Schultz, St. Martin. Schultz on the straightaway. Here comes St. Martin. 2:50 down, 2:10 to go. These guys looking smooth and consistent, trying to pull away here from Steve Key in the 3 spot. Trying to seal the deal. Make their way on up into the big show. St. Martin on his, Polson on his lid. 3:10 down, 150 to go. I will need some volunteer marshals after this, please and thank you. Couple volunteer marshals after this race. I'll also need them in race number 4. Schultz in control, made it to the front, never looked back, working on the straightaway here. St. Martin trying to challenge. 1 and 2 working out of the sweeper. There's the battle working in front of the driver's stand. The battle of the Davids. Oh, Schultz a little kiss off the pipe. St. Martin closing the gap. These guys working down the straightaway. 1:05 to go. St. Martin looking high, looking low. Tight to the pipe over that kicker. Watch the top of the hill. Clear now. These guys working up the hill. Schultz going a little wide there. St. Martin a little bit more tidy. On the straightaway, St. Martin looking to the inside. Gonna motor Schultz. Schultz looking back to the inside in the sweeper. Can't make it happen. 45 seconds to go. These guys both looking to move up to the A main. We're jockeying for grid position right now. St. Martin looking to put a P9 in the big show. 1 and 2 working through the sweeper. St. Martin orange and blue. Oh, Schultz up on 2 wheels. Long 2-wheel ride there from Schultz. Turns into it just a little too much. 20 seconds to go. St. Martin get caught up just a little bit. 10 seconds to go. They might go one more. It's going to be very close. I don't know if Schultz going to get there. 3, 2, 1. Dave Schultz caught at the line. David St. Martin on a victory lap here. One more to finish. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. David St. Martin and Dave Schultz bumping up to the A main. I need all the marshals. Grab that track blower and blow the track off for me. All the drivers from the last race, make your way out to Marshall. And I need a couple volunteers. I need 2 volunteers at least. That was a really good main. Only had 5 guys in that last race. I need a couple volunteer marshals for race 2. That's the one coming up. And race 4, that's in a little bit. All right. Appreciate all my volunteers. These drivers rolling them around, checking them in. 21.5, spec B main. All right, everybody all checked in. Straightaway is closed. Let's set our 21.5 spec B main grid here. Johnny Everett's going to be on the number 1. Ian Lenhart going to be on the number 2. Andy Everett's going to be on the 3. Derek Murray on the 4. Ella Everett's going to be on the 5. Nick Langfeld on the 6. And it's Coppinger on the 7. And Matthew Andres on the 8. All right, our grid is all set here. 21.5 spec B main. We're locked and loaded here. We're going to take it easy. We're going to take it smooth. We're going to have some fun. We're going to do that on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy, easy. Oh, man, a little self-induced action there. Watching the sweeper. Watch it coming out of the carousel. Long race, long race. Work it out, give and take. That wasn't very give and take of you. A little chaos in the back. Andres on his lid. Go, go, go. Watching the carousel. One, two, and 3. Starting to separate just a little bit here. Johnny, Andy, and Ella. It's the Everett show out front. Oh, man, Ella on her lid. Murray going to go by. Here come Lenhart. Ella going to hang on. So Johnny out front. He's in that turquoise. Johnny working up the hill. Fresh TLR 22X ride working through the chicane right now. Andy in that 2 spot working down the straightaway. Derek Murray up to the 3. Murray in that all blue. 120 and 340 to go. Johnny, Andy, Derek. And it's Ella in the 4 spot, followed by Ian, Matthew, Mike, and Nick. 3:30 to go. Johnny working up the hill right now. Andy and Toe, these guys 1 and 2. Separation from Murray in the 3 spot. We lost Murray. We gained an Ella Everett's. Ella makes her way up to the 3. Murray down to the 4, followed by Lenhart Langfeld. Andres and Coppinger, 2:45 to go. Good check up there from Copy. Johnny looking smooth, in control out there, working onto the straightaway. Spoke too soon. It's Andy Everett to the front. Here's the father v son battle, working through the center of the track. Andy, yellow with the black. Johnny in that turquoise. These guys working on the straightaway. A little contact with the curbing there for Andy. Johnny going to go by. $2.55 down, 2:05 to go. Battle of the Everetts is up front. Watching straightaway go low, 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 low. Clear now. Good patience there from Derek Murray. 1:50 to go. Nose to tail they are. Johnny and Andy working down the straightaway. 1:40 on the race clock. Both these guys looking to move on up to the 21.5 spec A main. Andy Everett's doing his best lap last time by 15.8. Watching the kicker. Lead battle coming up on Copy. One more to follow, Copy. And go, go, go. Good driving there from Coppinger. 1:10 to go. Watching the kicker. Oh, man, Andres on the wrong side of the pipe. That surely wasn't going to work. Leader on Matthew. Second place to follow. Good driving there from Matthew. Second place working right behind you, Matthew. First place in front of you, Matthew. Right here, little room. Awesome. Go, go, go. Good driving there from Matthew Andres. 40 seconds to go. Andy trying to reel in the young gun of Johnny. These guys working down the straightaway. Coming up on Ian Lenhart if and when. 1 and 2. Johnny your leader in that all turquoise. Patience is a factor here. Johnny driving a little deep there. Second place on Lenhart. They're side by side. Lenhart trying to give him room. These guys working it. 20 seconds to go. Johnny, Andy, Ella. And it's Ian, Derek, Nick, Matthew, and Mike Coppinger. Johnny looking to stretch it out here. Andy might get one more. It's going to be very close. Andy Everett's caught at the line. Johnny E. on a victory lap right now. These two both punching their ticket to the A main. Holy smokes is right. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Johnny Everett's and Andy Everett's going to move on up. Johnny taking the win. Andy taking the 2. Ella in the 3. Followed by Nick, Derek, Ian, Matthew, and Mike Coppinger. Who am I missing up there? Here comes Lucas. This will be my last smaller main coming up here, so I'll need marshals after this one, and then we should be pretty sporty for the rest of the event. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. That thing sounds questionable at best. Everybody all checked in here. Let's set our grid. Let's get this race going before the transmission is no longer a transmission. Chad LeBeau going to be on the number 1. Noah Folden on the 2. Lucas Lenhart on the 3. Dave Schultz going to be on the 4. All right, we're all set up. We're all ready to go here. Stock Buggy B main top 2 going to move up. Need plenty of volunteer marshals after this one, please and thank you. Let's take it easy. Let's take it smooth. Let's take it on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy. Only 4 of you out there. It's a long race. Patience is a factor. No need to do anything dicey on lap number 1. Oh, man, to get caught up. Whole field gets bottled up. That's all right. I'm going to roll with that. Everybody very, very close. LeBeau and Schultz wheel to wheel there a little bit. Folding to the point. Chad LeBeau to the 2 spot. Dave Schultz to the 3. Lucas Lenhart in the 4 spot, running on borrowed time right now. Watch coming out of the kicker. Clear now. Noah trying to pull away early here. Battles for that 2 spot. LeBeau and Schultz. 1:10 and 3:50 to go. Stock short course A main coming up next. I will need oodles of volunteer marshals for the next race. Please help me. Should be the last one. $1:30 and $3:30 to go. Fold near leader. Pink and blue working that center section right now. Lucas's car has finally given up. Everybody very spread out in this one. Noah, Chad, and Dave. 2 down, 3 to go. Noah working in front of the driver's stand right now. Chad LeBeau in the 2 spot working on the straightaway. Halfway down, halfway to go. Noah out front. In control of this one, working through that center section right now. Pink and the blue with the mismatched wheels. Chad LeBeau in that 2 spot in the all red, rocking that B5M. 3rd spot, Dave Schultz. All these guys kind of spread out right now. 3 down, 2 to go. $140 to go. Stock buggy B main on the track right now. Stock short course A main coming up next. Don't forget, we got the U.S. Buggy Champs rocking this weekend. Practice on Friday, so we won't have open practice or anything. It's U.S. Buggy Champs only. Then we'll have a little bit of qualifying Saturday. Racing main events on Sunday. Should be a good old weekend. Got RT Creations coming in, do a little live video for us. Get the track painted up all nice for you. Couple out-of-towners making an appearance. 4 down, 1 to go. .30 seconds to go in this one. Stock buggy B main on the track. Folding LeBeau and Schultz. Folden going to get it wrong. Top of the hill here. Good cushion working for Noah. 12-second advantage. I will need plentiful volunteer marshals here coming up next. I only have 4 guys in this race. I need a couple of hands. Finish the lap you were on, and you will be done. Chad LeBeau done. Dave Schultz done. Here come Noah Folden, and that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Marshals grab those blowers. Noah Folden and Chad LeBeau going to move on up. to the A main. Nice. All right. A little bit of stock short course A main coming up. I need a couple volunteer hands on the track. Last race of the evening. I should need volunteer marshals. Couple to get me rolling along here. Only had 4 in that last race. And one of them's back to back. Need a couple volunteer marshals. Somebody, anybody who's not doing anything. We need 5 minutes for the cause. We got a full field coming up here. That should be the last iteration of volunteer marshals for the evening. Help a brethren out. Plus, if we don't have any marshals, we just got to sit here and look at each other the whole time till they don't crash. I mean, we got 4. Need a couple volunteer marshals, guys. Help me out. Volunteer marshals, if you're done racing. Maybe if I scuffed your tires in today, you come help me, volunteer marshal. Maybe if you've been using my tire punch all day, you come volunteer marshal. Somebody, anybody. We can't start the race until we have the appropriate amount of marshals. Thanks, Matthew. One more. Yeah, you go over in the chicane. Drake LeBeau, or Mr. LeBeau is right there. We'll be all right. I believe in you. We'll be all right. It's to be a nice, clean main. Let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Breadbasket Brian and Matthew, why don't you guys switch? Hey, Matthew, switch with Breadbasket Brian. Take that spot over there on the bucket for me, please, buddy. Thank you. Breadbasket Brian, get a little more action over there in the chicane. He's an action kind of guy. All right, we're going to set our grid here. Stock short course A main. Shane Coles on the number 1 spot. Drake LeBeau on the 2. Ian Schultz on the 3, Hayden Klein on the 4, Rick Nicholas on the 5, Matt Beer on the 6, Jason Klein on the 7, Dusty Flunker on the 8, and your bump-up drivers, David St. Martin and David Schultz, 9 and 10. All right, guys, we're all set here. Let's make it a good one. Let's do a little give and take. Race each other how you want to be raced. Take it nice and easy. Let's have some fun on the sound of the tone. Patience, patience. It's just Tuesday night. Let's have some fun. Let's race each other clean. No need to get all crazy. Keep it rolling in the back there. Good check up there from Flunker and St. Martin. I saw it. I liked it. I'm rolling with it. That's a stock short course A main start. The freight train begins. Cole's a little quick roll over there. Going to maintain his spot. Beer, a little kiss off the pipe. Rick Nicholas going to give him a little bump start. Keep it clean, keep it clean. Self-induced in the sweeper. Lands on his wheels. Oh, man, nowhere to go. That's all right. Long race, long race. Work it out. Go, go, go. Excellent. We're only roughly 1 minute in with 4 long minutes to go. LeBeau, Cole, Schultz, top 3 working up the hill. Then it's Beer, Nicholas, Klein. Scratch at it's Klein, Nicholas, Beer. Klein gets it wrong. Nicholas and Beer going by side down the line. Go, 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 Matt Beer, go. Sort it out, sort it out. That's all right. There's plenty of time left. There's 3:40 left to go. So from top to bottom, it's Drake LeBeau, Shane Coles, Ian Schultz. Then it's Rick Nicholas up to the 4, followed by Hayden, Dave, Matt, Jason, David, and Dusty. 3:25 to go. Rick and Hayden having a battle across the line. Watch coming down the straightaway. Matt Beer and Jason Klein having a battle. Back to the front, it's LeBeau and Coles. These guys working up the hill, working around Klein and Beer. Leaders working around Klein and Beer. Chicane's not a great spot to try and pass. Oh, man, one more, Brad. St. Martin getting it up in the mix there. Matt Beer, David St. Martin, Jason Klein. That's a 3-way battle. Klein catches a little, St. Martin catches a little rear bumper. Beer there. Go, go, go. LeBeau working through it. Hayden Klein playing the sportsmanship card. I like it. Second place on the back of Hayden. 2:25 to go. LeBeau out front. Coles in a 2. Ian Schultz still maintain that 3 spot. Rick Nicholas in a 4. Then it's Hayden, Dave, Matt Beer, Jason Klein, David, and Dusty. 2:15 to go. Second place car working on the back of Rick Nicholas if and when. Third place car working on the back of Jason Klein. 2:05 to go. Rick gives our leaders a little room. Good driving there. Now Rick got to deal with a hard charge and Hayden Klein working up the hill. And here comes Matt Beer. Beer trying to creep back up in this Nicholas Klein battle. 1:45 to go. LeBeau trying to stretch it out. Cole's taking a 10th off him last time by. Jason Klein, Dave Schultz, David St. Martin, that's a battle. Oh, man. LeBeau getting into flunker a little bit. Sorry's flying across the driver's stand. Oh, LeBeau, a little kiss off the curb in there. Through the sweeper we are, 1:20 to go. 1 and 2, LeBeau up on 2 wheels. Hangs on, Cole's trying to plot his move here. 1 and 2 working up the hill. LeBeau in that cream and black. Cole's in the white and orange. Schultz not quite close enough to make something happen here. 1:05 to go. LeBeau keeping that inside door closed. 2 tires on the newly poured trackside curbing with 55 seconds on the race clock. 14:09, 14:09. Matching lap times for the top 2. Cole's going to tap out at the 4-minute and 10-second mark. LeBeau getting held up just a little bit there. Cole's not out of it yet. Second place working on the back of Jason Klein if and when. Work together. Excellent. Thank you. Watching the straightaway go low. Clear. Watching the sweeper. Third place on Beer. Work together. LeBeau trying to hang on. Trying to stretch it. Schultz on his lid. That's going to let Jason Klein go by. That's for position right there. Jason Klein, Dave Schultz. 10 seconds to go. This is going to be the final lap here. Drake LeBeau got to keep it clean. Shane Coles has to do something. Work together through the chicane here. Watching the carousel. Oh, man. Oh, man. Keep going, Dave. Keep going, Dave. Waiting on Dave Schultz. Just Dave Schultz. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Drake LeBeau going to take that one. The stock short course A-main tonight on a Tuesday. Shane Cole's going to bring home the 2. Ian Schultz 3. Followed by Hayden, Matt Beer, Rick Nicholas, Jason Klein, Dusty Flunker, Dave Schultz, and David St. Martin. stock buggy A-main coming up. All right, Marshall spread out, Marshall spread out. You finished in the 5 spot. Marshals are spreading out here. Drake LeBeau going to take the chicane. Ian got there. Schultz moving to the bucket. Excellent. Let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Rick, you want to just kind of hang out kind of closer to the start of the straightaway? Just in case. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Little stock buggy A-main. Let's set the grid here. Stock buggy A-main. Jacob Ward going to be your top qualifier this evening. Yeah. Reed Stout on the 2. Justin Stefik on the 3. Oh, thanks. Nice. Should I not eat that until I'm safe at home, or? Justin Stefik on the 3. Chet Lambricks on the 4. Robert Marzinski on the 5. Scotty Ernst going to be on the 6 spot. Dustin Malakote on the 7. Seth Golden on the 8. Noah Fold on the 9. And Chad LeBeau going to be on the 10. All right, guys. Let's take it easy. Let's take it smooth. It's just Tuesday night. Let's have some fun. On the sound of the tone. Easy, 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 easy. Good checkups all around there. Good checkups. Easy, easy. Self-induced. It's sorting itself out, kind of. It's still very close. We're going to bring that back. We're going to bring it back. We're going to try it one more time. There was only 11 different wrecks, but that's okay. It almost sorted itself out there for a second, but Ian Schultz missed the Marshall. He missed the first hand on Reed Stout. That would have been it. We're going to try it one more time. You not like the restart or what? You were in a good position or what? You know, it all started in the beginning. What had happened is that Ward missed the tone. All right. Let's try it again. Let's do it better. Let's take it a little smoother, a little slower. Let's do it on the sound of the tone. Easy, 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 easy in the all green. There we go. Easy. Easy, Justin. Good checkup. It's a long race, you guys. No need to make anything crazy happen on lap 1. And no need to make any enemies on a Tuesday night. Self-induced. It's still looking better than the last race. Oh, man. One more, one more. Oh, no. All right, well, I'll take the worst luck in the universe for 500, Alex. Golly. Well, it's Jake Ward out front. Justin Stefik, Robert Marzinski battling for the 2. Fold and Stout. Watching the straightaway go high. Higher. Clear now. Oh, man. A lot of flex and Lexon in this one. 1 minute in, 4 grueling minutes to go. Jake Ward on the point. Stefik, Marzinski, Folden. Then it's Lamrick, Stout, LeBeau, Ernst, Godin, and Malakote. Leader in that red and white, power of the black painted wing, working on the straightaway. Stefik in tow, Marzinski not far off. Little separation of Fold and Lamricks. Stout, LeBeau, Ernst, Malico, Godin. Two, 10 down, 2:50 to go. Ward to the point. Marzinski in a 2, 1 and 2, working through that center section right now. 2:40 on the race clock. Lead battle working on the back of Seth Godin here, if and when. Stefik in the 3. Folding in the 4. Lamrick's tapping out. Reed Stout going to move to the 5. Watching the sweeper go low. Oh man, Ward crossed up. Marzinski to the front. Leader in that all green working up the hill. 1:55 to go. Robert Marzinski to the point. Ward to the 2. Here comes Stefik in the 3. Ward up on the curbing there. Stefik looking to the inside. Makes it stick. Ward open and the door wide open. Leader working across the stripe. Ward tapping out again. So Robert working up the hill out front. 1:25 to go. Stock buggy A-main on the track. Justin Stefik in the 2 working through the chicane. Ward in the 3 working through the chicane. And it's Folden. Stout, Lambricks, Ernst, Malico, LeBeau, and Godin. Watch it working up the hill. Go wide, wide, wide. Clear now. Oh, easy. Hang 10, Matt Beer. Wow, that was kind of cool. Watch it working up the hill. Marzinski out front. All green, working through the chicane. Watch coming on the straightaway. Marzinski dodges that bullet. Stefik still in the 2 spot. Ward in the 3. Separation between the top 3 cars. Folden in the 4, a little ways back. Then it's Lamrick, Stout, Ernst, Malicote, LeBeau, and Godin. Everybody kind of spread out in this one. 10 seconds to go. Oh man, Marzinski on his lid. There comes Justin Stefik. This is going to be the final lap here. Stefik trying to do the double. He was your winner last Tuesday. Marzinski up on the curbing. Stefik got to make it one more corner here. Playing it safe. Coming across the line. Oh, man. Marzinski going to get it wrong on the penultimate lap. Justin Stefik going to double down 2 Tuesdays in a row. Justin Stefik taking the win. Marzinski bringing home the 2. Ward 3. Folden, Lambricks, top 5. Then it's Stout, Ernst, Malicote, LeBeau, and Godin. Gotcha. All right. All right, Marshals, go ahead and spread around here. Marshals spread out. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check him in. 21-5, Spec A main. Let's roll them around. Let's check him in. All right, everybody all checked in here. Straightaway's closed. Let's set our 21-5 Spec A main grid. Matthew Meyer going to be on the number 1 spot. Shane Cole's going to be on the 2. Ian Schultz on the 3. Fran Bonji on the 4. Noah Folden on the 5. Jason Klein on the 6. Stephen Haler on the 7. Then it's Hayden Klein on the 8. And your bump-up drivers, Johnny Everett and Andy Everett, 9 and 10. All right, 21-5 grid is set here. Top qualifier was Matthew Meyer. We're going to take it easy. We're going to take it smooth. We're going to have some fun. We're going to do that on the sound of the tone. Easy, 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 easy. Easy in the back, self-induced. Good check up there from Folden. You're in the air. Go, 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 go. Come on, Marshall. It's a long race. (21-5) A main off and rolling here. Matthew Meyer, top qualifier, leading us out. Shane Cole's in the 2. Ian Schultz 3, followed by Folden. Watching the straightaway go low, 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 low. Clear now. Marzinski putting on the afterburners to grab that one. Watch coming out of the kicker. Clear now. 4:10 to go in this one. Matt Meyer out front, working up the hill, working on the back of Johnny Everett, if and when. Cole's in the 2 spot, Schultz in the 3. Those two working on the straightaway. Bonji working on the straightaway. He's in the 4 spot. Then it's Klein, Folden, Hayden, Steve, Andy, and Johnny. Watch it right in front. Clear now. 3rd place on Johnny Everett. Watch coming out of the kicker. .130 in, 3:30 to go. Meyer out front, working up the hill here. Cole's trying to close in. Leaders working down the straightaway. Coming up on a bit of traffic now. Leader coming up on Matt Meyer. Or leader coming up on Hayden Klein, rather. Our leaders get through it. Through to sweeper we are. Meyer out front, blue, green, and white. Coming up on Johnny Everett, if and when. 2nd place is Shane Coles in the white and the orange. 2:10 down, 2:50 to go. Bonji still in that 3 spot, followed by Folden in the 4. Jason Klein, Hayden Klein, Ian, Andy, Steve, and Johnny. Now it's Steve, Andy, Johnny. Halfway down, halfway to go. Meyer working up the hill, looking smooth. Coles in tow. These guys working through the chicane. Bonji still in that 3 spot, working up the hill. Folden starting to close in the 4 spot now. Folden in that pink and the blue. Watch it working up the hill. Good check up there from Jason Klein and Andy Everett. 2nd place working on the back of Andy Everett now. 3 down, 2 to go. Oh, man, watch it right in front. Watch it up the hill. Oh, man, Godin living on the edge there. Bonji going to park it as well. Noah Folden going to go by. I know, right? 3:45 down, 1:15 to go. Matt Meyer, your leader, working up the hill. Cole's still in that 2 spot, working a driver's stand jump. Switchback section. Folden in the 3. Oh, Folden getting caught up a little bit. 4:10 down, 50 to go. Meyer, Coles, Bonji. Then it's Folden, Schultz, Klein, that's Jason and Hayden. Andy, Johnny, and Steve. 4:30 down, 30 to go. Meyer starting to stretch it out now, working through the chicane here. Shane Cole's working a driver stand jump. Bonji still in that 3 spot, working that driver stand tabletop. Folden in the 4, Ian Schultz rounding out the top 5. Race clock about to expire here. Watch coming out of the kicker. Time has expired. Finish the lap you're on. Oh, straightaway. Go high in a straight. Go in the middle in the straight. Straightaway is clear. Race. Everybody is all in. Matthew Meyer going to take that one. Shane Cole's going to bring home the 2. Fran Bonji 3. Noah Folden in the 4. Ian Schultz 5. Jason Klein in the 6. Hayden Klein 7. And it's Andy, Steve, and Johnny. All right, Marshall's go ahead and spread out here. Marshall's spread out. Turn the lows down a little bit. That way it's a little less bassy. I got a real bassy voice. That's what people say. I'm a baritone.
You got a voice like a burnt peanut.
All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Maybe it is hard to hear. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. All right, just waiting on Chet Lambricks here. He's changing the old radio battery, that old chestnut. Here he comes. Chet working his warm-up lap here. The order. Everybody's setting the grid already. Matthew Meyer going to be on the 1. Chet Lambricks making his way up to the 2. Dustin Malakote going to be on the 3. Noah Folden on the 4. Seth Godin going to be on the 5. And David St. Martin going to be on the number 6. All right, our grid is set. Final race of the evening. Let's take it easy. Let's take it smooth. Oh, yeah. Why don't Shane, you want to take that spot over there? And Ian, you just slide right in the middle? Oh, yeah. That'll work. That'll do. All right, our grid is set. Our marshals are ready to go. Final race of the evening. Let's have a little fun. Let's take it easy. Let's go racing on the sound of the tone. Long race. Easy, easy. You know what to do. Good check up there from Folden.
Pretty cool.
1 minute in, 4 long minutes to go. Matthew Meyer out front, working up the hill. Little doink off the pipe there, and it's Lambricks to the front. 1 and 2, working through the sweeper right now. Little kiss off the pipe there for Lambricks. We're coming up on Godin. 2 cars when they get there. Thank you. Meyer looking to the inside. Godin looking to the outside. It's out of here. Lambricks out front. Meyer in a 2. Here come Noah Folden now in the 3 spot. Malakote not far off of this one yet. And it's St. Martin and Godin go low, low, low in the sweeper. Low in the sweeper. Oh, no. That's all right. It's a rental. Lambricks working through the sweeper right now. Matthew Meyer trying to reel him in. Lambricks 14-1. Meyer 13-9 last time by. These guys working up the hill. Lambricks get a little crossed up. Meyer a little kiss off the pipe. $2:10 down, 2:50 to go. Meyer to the point. 13-5. Wheeler working around here. A main. Leader working up the hill. Meyer going for that double kind of line. Oh, man, tries to take the inside. David St. Martin pushes Dustin Malakote in front of Meyer. Lambricks had a little opportunity there. Lambricks' car looking a little slidey right there. 2:40 and 2:20 to go. Meyer, Lambricks, Folden. Folden trying to creep up here. 3rd place on St. Martin. Folden over the top of St. Martin right there. Oh, easy on that front gearbox. They don't make that anymore. $1:55 to go. Don't make excuses for him. Meyer out front, starting to pull away here. Little kiss off the curbing. Lambricks in a 2. Folden in that 3 spot. Folden starting to creep in here. 1:30 left to do it. Lambricks 13-9. Folden with a 14-4. $3:40 down, 1:20 to go. Meyer in control, working across the stripe. White, blue, and green. That is your leader, working that center. Lambrick's into 2, working a driver stand jump. Oh, hard contact off the wall there. Folden going to go by. It's Noah Folden to the 2 spot now. Second place on St. Martin. Excellent, thank you. $4:20 down, 40 to go. Ooh. Double ooh. Everybody's starting to spread out a little bit now. 30 seconds to go. Watching the straightaway go high. Lambrick's on his lid. 10 seconds to go. Malikoch just clicked off hot lap of the race, 13.6. And that's going to be it. Cross the line, and you will be done. Meyer done, Lambrick's and Godin done. St. Martin done. Waiting on Folden and Malikoch. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Matthew Meyer going to take the win. Four-wheel drive, 13.5 buggy. Folden going to bring home the 2. Lambrick's 3, followed by Malikoch, Godin, and David St. Martin. All right, guys, that concludes our racing for this evening. If you have a tab, please head to the hobby store and get that taken care of. We appreciate you coming out. Don't forget, we got the U.S. Buggy Champs this weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday's just practice. Saturday qualifying. Sunday mains. Still a couple spots left open in that, so if you want to jump in, let me know. It's good. We appreciate you coming out, having a little fun here on a Tuesday night. Nice little turnout, a little bit longer than normal, but that's all right. All right. Thanks, everybody. See you this weekend. See you guys. Thank you.